He didn't understand why everyone around him expected him to be heartbroken. He started withdrawing from communication with his family, to the point where, one day on the subway, Davis found himself inexplicably striking up a conversation with a stranger sitting next to him. He talked about his life, his experiences, while the man appeared confused. But Davis suddenly became serious.
I didn't love my wife. I know it's sad to say, but now that she's gone, I don't even feel sad or pain or hurt.
The man, puzzled, asked him what that feeling was like, but Davis stood up abruptly, pulled the safety lever, and when the officer asked him why he did it, he couldn't explain, nor did he want to. It wasn't until a colleague came in and told the officer that Davis had just lost his wife, that the officer finally showed some sympathy and let him go. For 5 years, he had been like this train, never stopping to face his inner self. Now, for the first time, he could make his life come to a halt. What he would do after stopping, though, he wasn't sure. A man who had just lost his wife seemed capable of doing some uncontrollable things in the midst of intense grief. Davis declined his parents' offer to live with them. After dropping them off at home, he stayed alone at the airport, watching the endless stream of passengers, and a bold thought crossed his mind. He wanted to look through everyone's bags, wondering what they carried inside. He even fantasized about grabbing the security guard's gun. In this absurd world, Davis was ready to completely let himself go. Every time the alarm went off, he still had to continue the monotonous routine of life. His wife's presence seemed to linger, as if she were still right there with him. Little by little, he began noticing the small things he had once overlooked, like the strands of long hair left on the comb. It seemed to trigger a memory, something he couldn't quite place. Davis started rummaging through cabinets and found the tools for fixing things around the house. His wife had asked him countless times to fix the leaking fridge. Today, he finally got to work. People used to think time could be regained, that there would always be endless wait until I'm done moments, but they never realized how suddenly all these connections could just disappear. And then, there's nothing left. The fridge was taken apart, in pieces everywhere, and in the end, he couldn't put it back together. Looking at the mess spread across the floor, Davis felt as if he had taken a hallucinogenic drug. The long-forgotten pleasure of destruction gave his imprisoned soul a chance to breathe. This genuine feeling made him addicted to the thrill of taking things apart. He started to try fixing the broken things in his life, like the computer at the office, or the creaky bathroom door, even his wife's beloved coffee machine before she passed. He would neatly lay the parts he'd taken apart on the floor, quietly admiring them. But soon, this ordinary kind of destruction could no longer fill the emptiness inside him.